Good afternoon, everybody. We are headed back to the airport. Ryan is taking me. This is still an odd thing because normally I'm the one taking Ryan to the airport to drop him off, but I'm being dropped off this time.
Yes, but first we're going to be serious for 2 seconds. We are going to acknowledge that I'm sure some of you that follow us on social media have seen that we lost our big baby, Roger. He crossed the Rainbow Bridge on Monday evening. So this is our first trip after that. So.
That was a hard loss. He was our Great Dane. He had just turned 9 years old. So for a Great Dane, he was definitely getting up there in age. I've had him since 10 weeks old. He was a really, really good boy. But yes, Ryan is taking me to the airport. So I start my very first Ready Reserve block tomorrow at 2 a.m. But I was able to what's called self-assign a trip. I'll get into that on my overnight when I have some more time to kind of sit down and explain it. We're almost to the airport, but I was able to go in and find a trip that started at a specific time. And it's quick fingers, and I was able to secure it, so I at least have a trip on my board. I check in at 4:25 a.m. My overnights are San Jose and Burbank. So again, on my overnight, I'll get into it, kind of how the Ready Reserve and self-assign works.
It is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
This week, and then next month you are
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So from what I saw last week, it looks like Sundays are pretty good as well to self-assign, and I'll check it again on Sunday just to kind of see what it looks like. My really good friend, she had Ready Reserve yesterday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There was not a single trip for her to self-assign, so unfortunately she is sitting in Denver at the beck and call of the company, which is what I kind of wanted to avoid, which is why I'm really happy that we were able to self-assign. Ryan was logged in on one device, I was logged in on the other, and we were just going for it. So very, very happy that I got that. But we're pulling up to the airport now. Let's commute into Denver. All right, guys, I just arrived here in San Jose, California. So let me break down what's happened over the past few hours. So I was able to self-assign that trip. It had a 4:35 a.m. sign-in. So I got to the Denver airport last night about 10 p.m. I went up to the lounge, changed into some comfy clothes, and just kind of chilled in the lounge, napped on and off until it was time for me to get up and start getting ready for my trip. So I did that. I got up quite early this morning at about 3:30, started getting ready, and I was able to check in for my 4:40 report time for my trip. We did 4 legs today. So we did Denver to Ontario, Ontario to Phoenix, Phoenix to Ontario, and then Ontario up to San Jose, California, and we just checked in, and I am exhausted and very hungry. It was a lot of quick flights today. The first leg, Denver to Ontario, was about 2 hours, but every leg after that was less than an hour. So we were hustling, getting those drink orders out, but we succeeded. So we are now here in San Jose. So I'll give you a quick little room tour. So it's not the most spectacular view, but I do have some hills behind me here. So that is nice to see, because I don't get to see that in Texas too often. So I am very hungry, so I'm gonna get out of the uniform. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna eat out of my food bag or if I'm gonna get something to eat here at the hotel, but either way, I need to get some food in my belly. I need to talk to Ryan. I haven't talked to him all day today. I mean, we've texted here and there, but we haven't talked since about 3 a.m. this morning. So I'm gonna call him and update him on my day. So yeah, I will check with you guys in a little bit, and I still need to kind of go over how the self-assign works, and I promise I will do that. Good morning. It is 5:30 a.m. here in San Jose, California. I am up. I am ready. We have 3 legs today. We're doing San Jose to Burbank, Burbank to Phoenix, Phoenix back to Burbank, and then our overnight tonight is in Burbank. So we have a kind of a long overnight. Today's only a 6.5 hour duty day, so I am very much looking forward to that. Full flights today. Actually, the first one is kind of empty, but the last 2 are booked solid. So my van time is in about 15 minutes. Well, I need to be in the lobby in about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna do a room sweep, make sure I'm not missing anything, and then I am headed off to the airport. All right, guys, we just arrived into our hotel here in Burbank. It is 12:15 in the afternoon, so it's still early for the majority of people, but we have done a full day's work today. So we are here in Burbank. It's beautiful, it's sunny. It's actually a little warmer than I thought it was gonna be. It's definitely warmer than it was up in San Jose, but before we talk about anything, let's do a quick little room tour. The view is cute. There's a little garden down there that, I don't know, has a little walkway, and it has a fountain down there and a gazebo. So that's a nice little view. And then I have a view of the freeway as well and the hills out there. So it's a really nice view. So today was a great day. Today, like yesterday, was filled with a lot of short legs. So we did 3 today. We did San Jose to Burbank, Burbank to Phoenix, and then turned around and did Phoenix to Burbank. Everything was great except on, I guess it was our first leg or maybe our second leg. Our aft lavatory became inoperable. That it just would not flush anymore. The water in the sink worked just fine, but there was no flushing capability. So we had to get that taken care of when we were in Phoenix. So that delayed us just a little bit, but not too bad. But other than that, it was great. We were all 3 of us were able to get our services out in a quick time frame. We had one flight that was like 50 minutes, one was an hour and 10, and then the last flight, I think we did it in like 58 minutes. So it was definitely rapid service, but we got it done. Everyone was happy, no complaints today. Passengers were great. So I am a little warm. It's not too cool in this room. Oh, the AC is set at 75. That's probably why. So I'm gonna get out of the uniform and probably just take it easy this evening. I'm gonna probably eat out of my food bag. I got some food last night with my flight attendant last night. So I didn't eat dinner out of my food bag. So I need to do that tonight. That way, A, it doesn't go to waste, and B, I'm not spending the money. So I actually have some good food in my bag for this trip. So yeah, I'm gonna get undressed and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Good morning. It is about 5 a.m. here in Burbank. I'm just getting up, drinking my coffee, watching a little bit of TV this morning. Yeah, I'm just trying to get started. We have 3 legs today. I think I said that last night or yesterday as well. We're gonna go Burbank to Oakland, Oakland to Spokane, Washington, and then Spokane back down to Denver. Then I will call crew scheduling and pray to the scheduling gods that they release me, because there is I think a 5:30 flight back to Austin that I'm gonna try to get on. It is full once again, so I'm gonna try to snag that jump seat. But it's an 800 aircraft, so there's actually 2 cabin jump seats, so my chances are pretty good. The last time I looked, there was only 1 other employee listed, so and I was number 1 on the standby list, so that is the plan. So I'm gonna sit here and wake up and drink my coffee. I think Ryan's gonna call me in a little bit to make sure that I'm up, which is really sweet. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'll see you guys when I'm ready. All right, we are all dressed and ready to get this last day done, and then it is go home time. Again, fingers crossed I can make that commute flight home to Austin, but it's gonna be a great day. I've actually never flown into Spokane, Washington before, so I'm excited to see the views from outside the window. Unfortunately, I don't get to get off the plane. It's just a quick little turn in Spokane. But anyway, I'm ready to go. All my bags are packed. I've done a full sweep. I'm not missing anything. I'm enjoying a few more sips of coffee. And then it's time to go downstairs. Van is in about 12 minutes. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Another beautiful morning. We just got to the plane, getting all of our checks done. Well, I have made it home. I know I haven't vlogged any more really since this morning in the hotel room, but I made it home. Ryan picked me up along with our puppy Norman, and it was rough kind of commuting home. So when we landed, I had about an hour to camp out at the gate so that I could get that jump seat, which I did get, obviously. But then when we boarded up and we pushed back, they kind of had, I don't think there was a ground stop, but there was weather in the area, so people were getting delayed going out of Denver. Well, when they finally released us to start making our way to the runway, there was a line of at least 40 aircrafts that we had to wait in. So it took us about an hour from the time we pushed back from the gate and actually took off was about an hour, maybe even over an hour. But I was supposed to get in at 8:50. It is now 10:30 and we're on our way home. So this is going to end this vlog here.
Also, you had to go around the weather when you were flying Spokane to Denver.
Yeah.
I was watching your flight, and you went up over Wyoming and came back down.
Yeah, I had texted him when we were in the air, and I said, the captain just said that we're needing to clean up a little bit early and have a seat because we're flying around some weather, so I had him kind of track us. So we got in maybe 15 minutes late on that one, right? So yeah, there was kind of weather everywhere, and there was weather in Austin too, so...
but that's typical for Denver, so if you've ever flown in or out of Denver, you know that.
Yeah, that's true. And they always have us sit down early going into Denver or stay seated on the way out of Denver because weather, mountains, all that, there's always going to be some kind of turbulence. So anyway, so if you are new here, thank you for stopping by. While you're here, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and
ring the bell
so you can be notified of all future videos. And if you're not new here, thank you for sticking around. It is really good to be back, guys.